Alright guys, here we are going to be doing the very last box that I think I'm going to be doing. So here we go. If you've enjoyed these at all, like give the old like, comment, subscribe. I've enjoyed opening these, like as far as it's fun to see the art. Even though like I sound disappointed, I do have fun with these. I just was hoping to, maybe get 4 to 5 ultra rare foils in a box, and maybe actually see raw. So here we go. We're gonna do the last box, pack 1. Let's do this. Hit this strong. Here we have Jane Porter and Morgan Le Fay. We have 2 Teamworks, Lancelot, Legendary Escape, and then we have the rare Sherlock Holmes. Pack 2. Doing a little bit of a hang up here. I might even open a couple of these slowly just so I have the wrappers for posterity. Invisible Man, John Carter of Mars. We have a couple locations. Don't see that happen too often in one pack. We have the Professor Moriarty, Teamwork, and the Time Traveler. Alright, just want to do a quick little segue, just while I had bumped my camera and I had to reset anyway. One thing I noticed, this is just in the middle of my last box. I might just post this separate, but one thing I noticed on these boxes is there's nothing in here, and this got smashed up pretty good. There's nothing in here that says Kickstarter. Just kind of reviewing this. Lead designer, Joe Gaggenpan. Co-designers, Keith Bursack, Dave McMillan, Sean Sawyer. All these guys are really great. I've interacted with each of them. But yeah, there's nothing in here that I am seeing that says Kickstarter. So I know that there's another wave of these that are going to be released at some point. But apparently they're not supposed. Some of them were not going to have the Kickstarter logo, and there were some that went to distributors that will have the Kickstarter. But I just wanted to point that out here, and we can see that this pack, there's nothing in here that says Kickstarter, and so in the future, I don't know if these will show anything different to kind of identify that these are actually Kickstarter product and not a reprint. So I just wanted to share that observation real quick before I continued. Okay, had a little interruption right there, a little segue that I recorded in the middle. Haven't moved anything, just above the camera, so just continuing. On with pack 3 from my last box I'm planning on opening, at least for this. My other 2 boxes, I probably will save one for draft. Maybe I'll just save one for 20 years from now when I'm an old man in my almost hitting 60 or something. Victory Harbin Rare. Yeah, these are that pack. Just didn't want to take it. So here we go. The Anubis, Angry Mob Middle Ages. Pop that over here. We have the Teamwork. We have the 5. That's my first power card. Victory Harbin, any character, and the rare Sheriff of Nottingham. One of those cards was kind of glossy, and I was thinking it might have been an out of place foil special card or something for a moment there. Alrighty, here we have the Anubis and Dracula. And, well, there's a little surprise with the Joan of Arc. Couldn't have that not pop through. Fortunately, we have 3 Teamworks and a Mummy. Alrighty, we have the Anubis and Raw. Have a couple Teamworks here. Have the 5, any character, and we have the Morgan Le Fay. Might just make those a nice little stack. the little featured card in the background while I'm going on to the next one. We have Billy the Kid and Raw. We have the Mummy, any character, Teamwork, Lancelot, and the rare Jane Porter. You know, I think I might have liked this art more if maybe something else in the set kind of looked like it, like in her franchise, just with like Korak or Tarzan and things like that. Maybe the other, I think there's another Tarzan that we haven't seen yet, and you know, maybe that will be the one. Have our first foil stack. We have the wonderful Deja, big kind of. Oh, that's actually part of the art there. Oh, there's a big a scratch in the card. We have a couple Teamworks, 4 Teamworks actually. Like this is why we need a little bit of different collation model. Man, and after opening these many boxes, I have no power cards. I mean, I have a power card station that I've kept for myself, and I really have a couple more. But a lot of the other stuff in the power card station, I don't really, when I can choose not to have it, I don't want it, if that makes sense. I'd rather have it just be a byproduct of opening packs. That way, the other stuff is just a little bit more seen infrequently. We have the Leonidas and the Invisible Man over here. Okay, we got the Invisible Man to go with that rare we just pulled. We have Mr. Hyde. Little King Arthur and Lancelot action. So get your fighting combat cards going. We have the King Arthur and a Teamwork. Will this be the box I finally get Hyde and Raw? Haven't seen either of those in boxes that I've opened. Victory Harbin. Make sure there was a Mina Harker in there. Then we have the Carson of Venus. Okay, we have a Dr. Watson. We have Poseidon. I don't think I saw him in my last box. We have Joan of Arc. We have a Teamwork, any character, Teamwork, and I won't lie, a foil Merlin. I will gladly take a foil Merlin. Might be the biggest hit in half a dozen boxes. We have a Captain Nemo and Cthulhu. Teamwork. We have the 6 Any Power Teamwork. And man, I wish I could hold these and be actually surprised instead of seeing them creep up right there. At least Merlin surprised me, but I think it's funner to see that last card as a surprise. So here we have the Deja Thoris and the Headless Horseman. Yeah, sometimes these cards, they're kind of almost a gold color. I don't know if that'll show up here. But they almost look like they're foils for like just a second. We have a couple characters. We have the 3. We have the Jane Porter and the rare John Carter of Mars. This one, I still am surprised he doesn't have like an ultra rare or something like that. You just think he would be the, one of the stars of the set. Him and Tarzan. The Angry Mob. We have a couple Teamworks. We have the I think it's my first double foil pack, but I think I've seen this Tarzan before, so and it's just a rare as well. So yeah, we'd love to get a little bit more love on some things that, well, I didn't pull. I found the trading community in here is a little odd. So this might just make this the best box I have opened. A double Merlin pack in foil. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. I'll just leave him up right there. We have Billy the Kid and Lancelot. we'll just start a new pile over there. We have Teamworks. We have the 5. We have a 5 multi and foil. And we have a Mummy. Who is this artist? Oh, it's Raymond Gay. He's basically crushed it for all of his pieces. We have Sun Wukong, and then we have, I mean, could you ask for a better pack? Like, I'm gonna foil these ones up because I know people are loving these the Merlin right here, and 2 Merlin ultra rare, or sorry, rares with a stack of the Merlin foils. Yeah, I mean, some people are going to want several copies of that negate. So we're sorry for the slowdown. I just thought, hey, I haven't done this on any of the videos. And then we have the Merlin Summon the Elements. I actually have a copy of this that just doesn't have the rest of the stuff with it somewhere. So I'll gladly take that guy right there. And we have the Leonidas. Yeah, so three character specials as well, with 1 Teamwork. Now, if we can get that foil, and unfortunately I just saw what the rare was, but we have the Poseidon here, we have the Zorro, the Morgan Le Fay special, a couple Teamworks, and this, and then we have the Billy the Kid rare. Okay, going on, we have Mina Harker and Professor Moriarty. We have Korak, Teamwork with a 5. And then we have the foil Tarzan, or sorry, Korak. So, we'll just pop these 2 in foil. I have my sleeves right here anyway. Kind of funny, the selection of characters in this one, but this is already much better than my last box. The Merlins are at least something that's exciting, though not necessarily something I was wanting to have multiple. This is the best box I think I could have asked for outside of actually getting a foil ultra rare, but we have a Zeus stack of foil as well. So Zeus, Merlin, 2 foil Merlins. Like, thank you. At least this last box was nice and spicy. And we do have all the 5 of the specials. And that's always something when you get these, you want to take a look at. Because some of these cards, they just made it into, well, and there we go. And then we have my first ultra rare of the box. We have Poseidon. So one of the ones I haven't seen too often. But yeah, that was a pretty solid pack. All right, we have the Angry Mob, Industrial Age. We have another Mina. We have a Cthulhu, Billy the Kid, Asclepion. We have a foil 4 there, and the non-foil rare Tarzan. We're a little over halfway through this box. We have the Merlin non-foil Tarkus. We have a Asclepion. We have a Heimdall and the 5 any power. And another one of those guys. I mean, kind of. Do I need to say anything? We have Tarkus, Zorro. Also have not seen the foil stack of Zorro. I think there's one other I haven't seen. 3 Musketeers. I haven't seen that in foil either. Lancelot Mummy, and then we have one of the rare Hercules. Yeah, let's see. Can we get the last 2 foil stacks I haven't seen? The John Carter Mars and the Zeus. We have the King Arthur special. We have a Teamwork, another Dr. Watson, Teamwork, and a Count of Monte Cristo. Okay, we have Joan and Zeus again. John Carter, any characters. We have a Teamwork, we have a Mina, and we have the second Ultra of the pack, another non-foil Deja Theris, a Thoris. You know, I think the drop rates on these are supposed to be like 1 in 10 of these are in foil or something. And man, I have pulled like 4 of that Deja, maybe 5. Which is cool. Like I think the art's great. Nice stylistic, nice style to it. But you know, when I haven't even seen Raw or Mr. Hyde. Here we go. We have another foil stack. We have the Tarkus and all 5 of his specials. As it slips out of my fat fingers. We have the 3 specials here: Wicked Witch, Angry Mob, and Sherlock. 1 Teamwork, and then a Victory Harbin. Rare. Going into the last set of packs, we have King Arthur and the Wicked Witch, Angry Mob. We have a Modern Age. We have a Korak. Teamwork. We have a 3 foil. So a little bit more of these than I've gotten in the last few boxes. Dr. Watson and King Arthur. You have a Teamwork. We have a Cataclysm, Tanupa, 2 more Teamworks, and the Van Helsing. Rare. Alright, Headless Horseman and Mina Harker. Have a Teamwork, have the Any Character Legendary Escape, Teamwork, a Victory Harbin special, and the other rare Hercules. You can see the other one wearing the lion, the Numidian lion skin, peeping up in the background. We have the Middle Ages, and we have Morgan Le Fay. We have the 5 Any Power, another Tanupa. We have a Teamwork, another Teamwork, and then the non-foil Merlin. So this was a box for Merlin. We're down to 4 packs. You know, just final thoughts on opening this. I like the product. I hate the collation. It hasn't been pleasant when the dice doesn't roll for you. You know, it just doesn't. You know, with how much I've opened, you'd think there'd be 1, and so that part doesn't feel great. Also, I have not pulled a Angry Mob Modern Age either. So there's a few. You know, so after 12 boxes with 2 packs left, I don't think it's possible, obviously, to complete the set with all the product that I bought. So, I mean, you know, like they say in Magic the Gathering circles, buy singles. Unfortunately, that's the way that I kind of lean here. I think that the Overpower community is going to be in for a fun awakening when they realize how common stuff is once it gets a wide release. So last pack was a mythic King Arthur. So yeah, you know, so for the box I got 4 ultra rares. We got 4 stacks, and we got Zeus, Merlin, Deja, and Tarkus. So I hope you guys enjoyed the the journey of going through all these boxes. I hope that your pack openings got what you wanted from them. I hope that you had fun with them, most importantly. And I guess most importantly, I hope that you've been able to play Overpower, connect with the community. Hopefully there's somewhere for you to play. There's people for you to play with. Yeah, so like I said, if you enjoyed any of these videos, like, comment, subscribe. I'll hoping to do some more Overpower, or maybe some more long form content where it's actually produced. And yeah, we will see you guys around, and have a great rest of your day.